Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Garfy and I'm a painter over on Tale of Painters, a blog where we regularly post daily updates. I'm trying a new thing today. I thought I'd try some video logging, or vlogging as some of you might know. So I did a time-lapse of me painting a Deathwatch Space Marine, and I just really want to know what people thought of it. Is it a good idea? Would you like to see more of it? That kind of stuff. If you could let me know in the comments, that'd be great. But yeah, I was just going to talk about what I'm doing here. So as you can see, I've started painting the black armour. I've used kind of like grey bluey tones, like some rust grey and stuff like that. I mix a lot of Lamian medium in with my paint to make it really watery, and so it really helps the blending. You can get a few coats on there, let each one dry in between, and you know, it just blends really nice. I prefer it to water in a lot of cases. Here I'm just picking out some line highlights with Administratum Grey, using some Army Painter brushes, which I quite like. The triangular grip is really nice to hold, and yeah, just feels really comfortable. Here I'm mixing up some metallic blue. You might have just seen there I used an old school blue wash, but you can use Gulliman glaze if you've got that kind of new Citadel blue glaze. That'll mix up and give you a reasonable amount. Here I'm just washing in some of that blue ink. It's like an ink as opposed to a glaze, but now I'm going to pick out some of the edge highlights with the silver, a nice Roomfang silver, nice and bright. You'll probably see the logo in the top corner. It says PIGS. That stands for Paint Your Game Support Group. It's kind of in association with Tale of Painters. We have a Facebook page, and there's several of us are working through our Deathwatch Overkill box sets at the moment, and it's going really well. We've only just started, but we're all supporting each other, helping each other out, and that's part of this video as well, is to just show people like what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. It's kind of interesting to kind of show this for the first time. I've never done one of these, so please let me know what you think. What am I doing in this bit? I was just putting down a base coat of Warplock bronze for the all the metals, including the golds. I just kind of like the really dark shade of it. So when I then go over and add the gold, it's kind of got a bit of natural shade in there, which is still a metallic colour. So we're about halfway through now. We're working through the metals, like the golds and stuff like that. You can't see much because my hands are in the way. That was a bit silly, but sorry about that. What are we working on now? Still maybe tidying up a little bit of a black. Now we're on the metal, so using lead belcher just to get some nice dull metal in there. Not too bright, so it still leaves me a nice bright colour like Iron Breaker, where I can highlight those metals. Feel free to pause at any time, because the time-lapse is essentially just a series of photographs. So if you pause it, you'll be able to see individual stills really, and you can pick out all the steps. Here I'm just adding a little bit of shading using some Nuln oil, which is quite nice for shading metals and stuff. Runs into all the rivets and all the creases and just adds a nice bit of black contrast. Okay, see I keep changing my mugs. I think I've had a turtle mug, a stormtrooper mug, and now we've got Robo mug, or it should be Robo cup, but I prefer Robo mug. Yeah, now we're on the Iron Breaker stage, and I'm just trying to pick out the individual little edges and lines and stuff like that. Overall, the model took a couple of days to paint. I've actually got some annual leave from work at the moment, so I could actually do this during the week. So it's kind of nice and quiet, and just working my way through the model, enjoying it, picking out all the details. It's really nice and relaxing, which is what I needed for a couple of days off work. Working on the Reds now. My Deathwatch have gone for a really old school look in the way that they're holding all their guns and weapons have red casings, which is not ideal if you're an elite unit of kill team. You kind of want to have like all stealthy black armour, but they've got bright silver arms, so I don't mind red bolt gun casings. It's fine. Just picking out some grenades and some purity seals now, just making sure that's there. So please check us out on Tale of Painters and the Pigs Facebook page. I'll throw some links up in the description on this video, so you can click straight on those and come join us, tell me what you think, stuff like that. It'd be great. You'll notice in the background you can just see the edge of my iPad. I'm actually using a tutorial I wrote on Tale of Painters I'm following my own tutorial for Deathwatch, just so I get my paint recipes right for each model. I sometimes paint these 2 at a time, but this one I was just doing 1 because that had been very boring seeing me do the same thing twice. But other models, like if it was a standard squad of Space Marines like Dark Angels or something, I might paint 5 of those at a time. Things like Tyranids, easily do a batch paint of 10 at a time. That's not too bad, they're not too detailed. And there you have it, that's him, the finished article, rotating round on a pedestal. So yeah, like I said, check us out, and that's all from now. Let me know what you think. Cheers, bye.